Seaports is awesome. Yeah, October 1st, they're distracting us with all these other things of P. Diddy, a mayor getting arrested, all this stuff that all of a sudden starts coming up. It's because they're hiding something. All the seaports about to close. Everybody's about to go on strike. It's supposed to be October 1st. So, you better get prepared. You got just a few days left. You better get prepared. So when the seaports closes, there's going to be no gasoline. We get our fuel from overseas now. A lot of it. Oil. We get all that from overseas. And if we had to use our own, well, gas prices are going to go up through the roof. So, well, if the state uses their own, we don't own any of it. We don't get no money out of that. It comes out of our pocket. How can we get money out of something that we say we need when we're giving our money out? The government should be supplying that. The government's there for us to take care of us, make sure we're happy, healthy, free, independent. How can you be independent if you're having to work to pay for your bills? You're not independent to go out and do what you need to do to feed your family. I mean, at least get to hunt and fish and freely and go, and go have fun and grow garden and raise animals, and all the government's got to do is pay your bills, your electric bill. That's it. You don't need rent. They just, you buy a house and it's cheap. If the government's into buying houses or building houses, helping people, get to start building houses. Well, I just think the government should have them built and then have them at a very low price. And people can buy and own homes. And own them outright. There ain't no strings attached, so they can take it. You own it. Land and house. And then you can do whatever you want on it. You can burn your house down if you want to. Cut all the trees off your property if you want to. Grow a garden all over your property, around your house, everything if you want to. Have chickens and whatever. No restrictions. You're free. You're free to, you'll be happy. You'll be stress-free, no stress. You can do what you want on your property. You can go anywhere you want. No restrictions. And the government, the electricity and water is free. Because the government can't afford it. They can afford it when they do trade, as they've been doing. But when they charge the others tariffs, which is taxes, even if they go up on them, they can't go up on their prices to pay for those higher taxes, those higher tariffs. They can no longer charge the American people on their products any taxes on the products in higher prices or as a tax. So they don't pay the tax. See, that's fraud what they're doing. They're making you pay the taxes in higher prices, or they add that like sales tax. Well, they paid a tax on that product when they bought it. So that tax, they put it on, leave it on that product and charge you that tax. They don't pay for it. You pay for that tax. They get all the money. All the money. You pay for the product and the tax. That's fraud. They're supposed to pay their own tax. There ain't nobody else that can pay my taxes. I'm not able, to sell anything. And I mean, if I did, then it out of that, what I'm making kind of like pays for the taxes I pay. In a way, it brings that money back in, but you have to buy stuff to sell stuff, and so you can't go up much, so you don't ever get all your taxes back that you paid out. But unless you have high prices, That's what high prices is for. Oh, we're being taxed out the butt and all this stuff. But really, they're just price gouging and raking in the money from the people that's got money. They're draining the people that's got money, their pockets, to make them just as poor as us too. Soon there's not going to be rich. They're going to start killing themselves. You're going to start seeing that on the news. No, the rich guy killed himself. He's running out of money. Didn't know what to do. Then another one, or they'll try to keep it out of the news and have you distracted with other stuff. Because they don't want you to freak out yet. Not until everything closes. Why? Doors are shut. People's in town trying to go to work, trying to go to the grocery store. Doors are shut. Can't conduct business. We're under a reset. 2024 reset. And it's in the winter. Perfect timing. Bunch of people going to freeze to death. Ain't life grand? People going to be fighting each other, going to other people's homes to break into their homes to have a place to be in so they don't be cold. All hell's about to break loose for this winter. It's going to start in the north. It's getting close. That's why they're doing it October 1st, because the freeze is coming. And people are going to be wanting to get warm or die, freeze to death. And there'll be groups of people. We ain't freezing to death. We're going to take over that house. They'll just see a house and they'll just all like it, or a few or one just say, we're going to this house. We're going to take it over. We're going to kill them even if we have to take it over. Government don't care. The cops don't care. They ain't going to stop it. They're out running around looking for people with warrants for traffic violations. They're not laws. You can't break laws. And you can't pay debt with debt. Money is debt papers, debt notes. You can't pay anything with that. It's still an IOU even though I paid it. But we accept it as money. It's not really money, it's just a debt paying a debt. So still it's an IOU going around everywhere. Everybody's owing everybody. We all own everything. Each other's shit we bought with those notes. No matter who you bought it from. This is the way it all works. We live in a world, a fake world. Everybody accepted to live in a fake world. Makeup, Botox, plastic surgeries, transgenderism. Fake world we live in. I'll go on a little bit more. But I've kind of lost track, forgot. So, yeah. That's how it all works, and everybody's living in fantasy world. Nobody wants to live in reality. Fantasy world's more fun. It's more fun than living in the real world, where we can really be free. In this fantasy world, we're slaves. We're slaves to a fantasy world. Because it used to be all happy and great, but it was all a fantasy. Because it was controlled by others to seem like a fantasy to you all. So you all sit back, go out, have fun, make a lot of money, and it started getting worse. And y'all accepted it. It got a little worse. Y'all accept, oh, there's a savior coming in, to protect y'all and get things down, all this. So get ready to cast your vote. See if you can win. See if you can beat all the others. See if there's more of you than the others. We'll have y'all fighting each other, bickering and murdering, and we'll sit back and watch. And they all back each other and shake each other's hands. They ain't enemies. Would you really want to shake the hand of your enemy? Think about that. Bye.